Y'all, I don't always get to ride to car wash jobs, but today I do. It's one of those days. Alrighty. Alright, y'all. I don't get to ride to work very often. We'll see if I can back this out or whether I need Mike to help me. Oh, lordy. Anywho's. So I don't get to ride to work, car wash work, very often. Y'all liked the video of me and all I do for the law firm. So I thought we would do one because a lot of people have asked about Cameraman and I's car wash business. So I thought I would do a video on that. It actually has a lot of facets. So for those of you who don't know, Cameraman used to run a car wash as an employee that was one of the largest concepts in the state of Maryland. They had 3 locations and he ran all 3 at different points. So he did that for like 9 years and he did very, very well for them. He's a very likable person and people really want to do things to please him when he leads a team. So he does really well in that regard. But he had wanted to go off on his own for a while for a lot of reasons. So we do consulting work, anything from business plans to trainings, like operations training, to employee handbooks, to assisting with grand openings, things like that. So Cameraman will go into different car washes and give them suggestions on how to have successful openings or how to improve their operation. We do fleet washing, both like car fleets of like made vehicles and also like construction fleet vehicles. So we're going to show you some footage from all of that. We do mobile bike washing. We hope that one of our locations we can put in a permanent bike wash. I think we could get enough folks that are local to want to come and wash their bike at our bike wash that it would be worthwhile. But for now we do mobile bike detailing. We don't do a ton of it. We probably do one every other week or every 3rd week. Usually Michael handles those himself or I help him on occasion, but a lot of times I'm busy with legal stuff. By the railroad tracks, think anyone would see me?
No, I've done it. I'd probably run fast though. I got a good idea though, since we're back here. Run up there and do your handstand, huh?
On the railroad?
Yeah, get wild with it.
Oh, Lord.
I'll tell you if a train's coming. You ever smash coins on a railroad track?
Yeah. You ready for this? All right, ready?
Go. That's nice. On the railroad. All right, back to work. I got 3 more places to go today. Oh, I've been on.
Alright, so y'all, part of Cameraman and I's car wash business is mobile detailing. So we do fleets. We have a bunch of company vehicles. This is actually the one that if you guys watch Instagram, you saw us ride pop it. 'Cause
Yeah, that's where I punched it, and it started. First time it stopped working on me.
We don't buy nice company vehicles because they get a lot of wear and tear on them. We have a lot of detail equipment in there. We have, vacuums and air compressors and generators and extractors and water tanks and all that stuff. We just got to haul all that stuff. We actually have 3 different mobile units, so we have different teams go to places. During the week, cameraman and I don't do a tremendous amount of work for this company. I mainly work at the firm, and cameraman does some of our consulting work and some other stuff. But on the weekends, it's tough because we have a lot of jobs. We do golf course work, we do construction fleets, and so sometimes we don't have enough people because we don't have full-time people. We can't really hire a full-time person because we don't have as much work during the week as we can on the weekends. So him and I will come sometimes if we can't get people to do some of our fleet jobs. So this is a weekend, and yes, I'm an attorney that washes cars. I don't mind.
You wash them well, though.
I do. I'm very... My, type A tendencies cross over into car washing. But actually, I don't mind washing cars. I was just telling cameraman that it's sort of fun because it's more mindless type of work. I don't have to... It's not as high stakes. I don't have to worry about whether somebody's going to lose their business because I didn't clean their floor mat correctly. So that's kind of nice.
Well, it's also a regular wash. It's not like we're detailing the floor mats on this. We have so many different services. Normally, we would just hit this and dry it, but...
That's true, but it's also, people are happy. Everybody's always happy when you clean their car and you do a really good job on their car.
It's instant satisfaction for...
It feels really good to get into a clean car.
Yeah.
And that's not the case with practicing law. It's rare that anybody's ever happy. Even if I win, they're mad because they have to pay my fees.
Yeah.
All right. Well, just tell me how to do that.
I'm just helping you. I'm giving you assistance. That's all. Because in these cracks, it's hard to get in there with that spiral. That's all. And then with these guys,
right here. Right.
Mm-hmm. And then that mat's ready for a dry down. That's good. Move on.
Okay.
It's nice doing this. Beautiful outside.
Oh, it's chilly for me, guys. It's cold. I woke up this morning to ride my bike and was like, and not looking forward to what's coming this winter. But, guys, guess what?
What?
A heated gear company reached out to us and is going to give us some heated gear to try out and test out for y'all. And I'm really jazzed because I have a heated vest that I like, and I had heated gloves, but honestly... They were looking kind of rough after last year. And Michael didn't have heated gloves last year, which, let me tell you, we rode a couple of days in the 20s, and he rode without heated gloves. So you can imagine how uncomfortable that was.
So if it was a full detail, we would be doing shampooing of the seats, all the cloth and stuff.
We have really great backs. But our vehicle with the vacs, well, we have a vac in this vehicle actually, but no power source, and we have
because it's in the other vehicle. That's
generators in our other 2 units, but we don't have a generator in this unit. So in this unit, we are using these vacs.
We use our resources, Meg.
And I feel like it needs to be said for all these people that. Think that tell me that they have real jobs and that I don't have. Being a YouTuber is not a real job, or being a lawyer is not hard work.
Yeah, right. That's the hardest job I've ever seen anyone do, to be honest with you.
Here's the thing, is that I do hard manual labor too. Oh man, this rag is something else. So y'all. We do some bikes, you know that, because we put out a bike detailing video. This is actually a friend's bike that asked us to do it. Usually, Michael Brews by himself, but sometimes I come and help him do bikes. We have mobile units that go to people's houses, to places of business. We actually do a lot of fleet work. both like construction fleet vehicles and like small business fleets, like maids, delivery services, things of that nature. So I don't do a lot of that work because it makes more sense for me to be billing at an attorney rate, but I do come out and help on occasion, especially on weekends. We actually do programs with a couple of local golf courses where we have people schedule appointments, and while they golf, we detail their vehicles. So I will come out and help with that on occasion. But most of the detailing, Michael does most of the work.
It's nice when you come and help, though.
All right, we're good. All right, so we're almost done with this bike. This is actually the bike I rode in the Fat Boy test ride video. It's a friend of ours' bike, but he hadn't had it detailed this year, so they asked us to come out, so here we are. I have learned some parts of it. I'm not the expert. Mike's the expert. But we do all different types of bikes, so this is part of one of the other hats that we both wear besides moto vloggers. We own car wash, bike wash, construction fleet vehicle wash, all the things. I stole a cookie.
Huh?
I stole a cookie.
You stole a cookie? Oh. Cookie Monster, huh? Yeah, but that guy's conveyor is like nice. That guy, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a small name brand, right? But what I like about it is its simplicity. It is so simple to work on.
So it'd be easy to fit.
It's right. I mean, you're not gonna get like all the bells and the whistles out of it, but what you need it to do, what I like is to see how it's like single link chains.
Yes.
Right? Instead of pin and cotter. Like imagine like every time you have to mess with the chain, you have to like it's a pain. You have to go in there, get it come along, hook it, then get the cotter and pins. Well, I'm just saying, like, I mean, that chain's not as strong, but I mean, it's gonna last. I mean, it's steel, you know what I'm saying? It's not like it's cast. If it was cast iron or steel, we're not using that. But if it's straight steel and simple, that's what we want. Simple.
I trust you, and whatever you think is the best for it, then I say let's go for it.
I mean, we're not gonna do that conveyor, obviously.
Well, not initially, anyway. Well,
right.
Yeah. So. These are those
big old
crazy
DRB. So you got DRB and Micrologic over here too, by the way. Which Micrologic I heard is making a comeback.
So these are point of sale systems that the car wash industry.
Right. This is the stuff I don't like here. This is like new technology where they're tracking the car and then it shuts it down instantly. But in my opinion, look at it. I mean, it's great. It's going to shut it off. But if you have a tunnel loader and an exit guy, like their job is to do that, right?
Is to shut it off.
Right.
So in all the car washes you've worked at, Michael, were you able to see the loader? Do they have access to the cameras inside the tunnel from where they are?
Some do.
Okay.
You can have that there, but you don't need that there.
I mean, how can they can, you're saying they should be able to see it going off?
Right, but you're going to see it, right?
Yeah.
You can see when a customer turns his brake lights on. So the important thing is to just, have cameras in there. But for all this technology, it's great, don't get it wrong. But I still am going to trust a human there instead of a computer. That's me.
I know how you feel about that, and I agree with you, buddy.
You can do it in the
Vacuums, like this technology has been the same for 25 years, never changed. Yeah, nice. See, I like those. If we did self-service, you know why I like it? It's an air gun that blows air, so you don't have to hand drive.
Y'all, Cameraman and I have thought about trying to have some location that was like a bike-specific bike wash. Because I've really never seen anything like that. We haven't exactly figured out how that's going to work out, but we would like
we'll figure it out
to incorporate our motorcycle world with our car wash world.
Of course.
If we could.
And we can. It's just higher hanging fruit, right?
Okay.
We'll get on that ladder when we need it.
Michael's always telling me that we can. What was that in the video of us?
We're gonna start.
We're
we're not gonna try. We're gonna do it. All the hot flashiness of it, doesn't it look cheesy to you?
Some of it looks tacky, but I've seen it be well done too.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I feel like you and I think it looks tacky because we're really exposed to it, but the average customer's
probably blown away. Yeah, I get it.
Services.
Mm-hmm.
But even that. So here's the thing though. like in the, like, like I'll show you this. When you get in the door catcher, like to get in here, even if I vacuum that and blew it out, it won't come out if I come in with a hard brush and get it. You know what I mean? It's like caked mud.
Really?
And it comes out some. I'm never going to get it to be perfect, but this is 100% better than what it was.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's way better, way better.
But it's, you know,
It's
they're
excellent.
not paying us to detail this. They're paying us
To wipe it and clean it.
it to get to the point where, like, a little bit. And, like, it is, you're 100% right when you told me about brushes. Like, it makes so much of a difference.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. Like this console, look at this. You can see where I did it on the other side and I haven't yet hit this side.
Right.
Because I
That looks
used a
much
brush.
better.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's not, like, detail cleaning. That's the other thing. Michael likes to clean in the winter and the fall.
I love it.
I like to be here in the summer because then, like, getting wet actually feels nice. Like, the rest of the time, getting wet is cold and miserable. But I can't decide what to think of this. Have you ever had this limonade?
No.
Right. All right, y'all. So, Mike drives the trucks. Nobody else that works for us can drive these ginormous trucks.
yet because I got to wait for the air to come off.
But we clean them a couple times a week. We even clean those ginormous, what are those, telebelts over there? It's a lot of work, but it's kind of a cool job. And, like, we've brought, like, our boys here because little boys love big trucks. So it's not a bad Sunday. So we're on this, like, big construction yard, and we bring the trucks down. They actually have their own, like, truck wash here, but they don't clean the trucks all that well, apparently, so we have to come here and do it. But the real problem is that Michael always has to be here because none of our other employees can drive these monsters over to, like, the area where we wash them, which has got, like, a power washer. We'll show you some of that later. We also clean the insides of them, so I mainly do the insides, and Mike and our guys do the outsides. Occasionally I do the outsides. The power washer that we have to use to blast off the concrete is super, super strong. The PSI is crazy. It almost, like, can knock me off my feet. So anyway, keep you guys posted. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's really interesting what requests I get and what videos you guys like. I always appreciate your feedback and would love to know what you guys would like to see. I hope that you learned a little bit more about sort of a different part of our life than you guys usually get to see. A lot of you asked to see more of Cameraman, so you got a little bit of that in this, and you learned a little bit more about him. So I hope that you guys thought that was cool and fun. I'm really looking forward to some upcoming events that we have. We are going to be doing a costume Halloween ride this weekend. I'm so excited for that. I think it's going to be awesome. And of course, we'll be taping and take you guys along. We also had a really incredible opportunity to go to a private BMW museum. We do have footage from that trip, and we will be putting out a video of that very shortly. So I think you guys will really enjoy that. It was one of the coolest museum type of things that Cameraman and I have gotten to do this year. And so I think that you guys will find that video very interesting, especially you BMW folks. We are planning one last moto trip in November. It is getting very cold here in the state of Maryland. Luckily, we will also be doing some review videos on heated gear. So stay tuned to find out how we feel about some winter gear for those of you that live in colder climates. We have a lot of other fun things planned in the off season. I will be trying to do videos probably every other Sunday instead of every Sunday. I so appreciate your guys' support. Until next time, take care and ride safe. Don't forget to like and subscribe.